Hi Leo, how are we today? Just doing your weekly reading. This week we are asking the question, what do you need to learn? Okay, so whether that's physically, emotionally, or spiritually, see what wants to come out for you. I will also be looking into career and finances as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Every single like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean the world to me and make a huge difference to like the algorithms and all that fun stuff. This week I've got the messages from Spirit Oracle. I also have two Lenormand decks here. So we have the Fairy Tale Lenormand as well as the Magpie Lenormand. Okay, so starting off with that oracle, these are text only sort of cards, but finding that they're giving great overviews this week. So using those. Leo, what does Leo need to learn? What does Leo need to learn, please? Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Okay, so I'm straight away feeling that different Leos within the collective are at different stages on this journey. Some of you, this is looking back at the challenges you have faced, the hard times that you have faced previously, and needing to really focus on being proud of how much you've grown and changed and learnt already. So there is this element of needing to, have gratitude for how much you have changed and grown. Needing to, I know it's a little bit on the nose, but it's like needing to be grateful for being given such hard lessons, because you have realizing, yeah, that was a really difficult time in my life, but geez, I learned so much from that. So, I wouldn't take it back. Because it's one of those things of like, when people say to you, if there was one thing about your life that you could change, what would you change, or would you change anything? The temptation to look back and go, well, this was the worst period of my life. So maybe I would just not have any of that happen. But if you didn't have any of that happen, would you be the person that you are today? Okay, some of you are still a little bit still stuck in these difficult times. So, virtual hug, guys. But, don't lose sight of the truth that, we are given these challenges in life for a reason. Everybody has, it's kind of like we don't really wake up and choose that I'm going to set my life to difficult mode today, but sometimes it just happens. And obviously everyone has difficulties in their life. It's just, some of us have more or higher level difficulties than others. Okay, but obviously it's all about learning to face those challenges and grow through them and learn from those experiences, which, like I said, it's a bit on the nose, but when you're going through it, it's very, very hard to see it that way, and because of the emotions attached. But what does Leo need to learn, please? What does Leo need to learn? Yeah, okay. So, I am getting a reiteration of that as part of this message that's come through here. I do have the mice and the cross coming through. Okay, so the mice does look back at the past, at the things that stress us out, the things that keep us up late at night. It does talk about, the losses that we have suffered in this lifetime. So it's wanting to really get you to face those at the moment and look at, not so much what you've lost and not allowing it to keep you up at night, but to more so, have faith that, life goes like this. So even if life is all the way down here at the moment, there's still potential to come back up again. Okay. The cross really asks you to hold on strong to your spiritual self, your looking to your higher self, to the lessons and those sorts of things, looking into having faith that things can be better than what they currently are or what they have been in the past. It does also talk about destiny. Okay, so it is reiterating that, what I was sort of talking about is that we are all faced with challenges and difficulties in life, and that's just part and parcel of life. That's part of the human experience here. It's you know part of our destiny, I suppose. That it's asked me to read that first bit again. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. And that's kind of what the cross is telling us as well, that you need the burden of this loss that you've carried, this the stress that you've carried. You need that burden to be able to gain more, learn more, grow more in this lifetime for yourself, Leo. But have faith that things will turn around. Okay, hold strong to your spiritual self, to the thing, whatever it is you believe in, whether you believe in God or the universe or source, or even just your angels looking over you, or spirit guides and all those sorts of things. Whatever it is that you sort of believe in on a spiritual sense, holding strong and firm into those beliefs that that these things are happening for a reason. The cross really does let us know that everything happens for a reason, and it's your spiritual evolution ultimately. Okay. The other thing we have coming through for you here, I just want to get one to clarify why I'm seeing that first card here. Please clarify this message for Leo, especially that first card, number 10, please. Okay, hang on. It's telling me I didn't ask correctly. Is that an action that Leo needs to take? Hang on. Just trying to word it properly for you so it gives me the proper clarification here. Is that a need to gain the second card, or is that more interconnected? Is that connected directly to the second card, or is that something that needs to happen in order to gain the second card for Leo, please? Still not being very clear with me. Okay, clarify the second card then. Why am I seeing that second card for Leo? Okay, so that's how I needed to ask, clarifying the second card rather than the first. And what is that second card in regard to? What aspect of life is that in regard to? You want to be specific? No, not really. Okay. Okay, Leo. So we are seeing the scythe coming through first and foremost, which is all about making sudden, unexpected changes, being very decisive, breaking free from, this past stuff, the losses and the pain and the difficult times, being able to, learning how to break free from that energy in order to find yourself. I feel for a lot of you here, but also the main energy is the stars, which is all about your true wishes and your desires, and the dreams that you want to come true in this lifetime, and the things you want fulfilled in this lifetime, the hope and optimism that everything is going to work out okay for you here. I feel like, and I do have that clarified by the rider, okay, which is very fast. Both the scythe and the rider are both very fast, decisive actions. Moving towards your dreams very quickly. So it's kind of, this small element of breaking free from where you have been, but in order to move very quickly towards your dreams, towards your true desires here. So I do feel for a lot of you, it's it's kind of coming through with this message of, rather than sitting around and hoping that your desires are going to be met, that your dreams are going to come true, there is a need for you to take action here, Leo, that it's all about you, taking very quick, decisive action towards your true dreams, your true desires here. So for some of you, there is the need for you to work out what those true desires in this lifetime are, and being very truthful with yourself about that, and what it is that you're truly wanting to gain from this lifetime, in order to be able to, make sudden decisions to do that, to follow your true passions. And I am picking up that for some of you, it is going to connect to what we do see for your career in a moment, but I'm just sort of picking up on that for some of you. These are like career goals we're looking at here. But for others of you, these are just general life goals, the things that you want to see in your life. And there's a need for you to really follow your passions and, finding out what are my true desires, what are the things I dream of here, and actioning, putting things into action, taking steps towards those true desires. So I do feel, I'm just picking up on this energy that for someone here, there's this energy of, because once again, we'll see when it gets to your career section, but I am picking up that for somebody, it's asking you to kind of ask yourself, if you're doing a career that you don't enjoy, that you're not passionate about, and you do know that you have a true passion, because I'm picking up on a Leo that is like, it's kind of like, wanting to start your own business, or wanting to branch out on your own, or wanting to get back to a career that is your true passion. Somehow connected to your career and your passion and your true ambitions with your career. And it's kind of asking you, well, if that's what you're truly passionate about, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you taking steps to do that? Why aren't you trying to get to that? You kind of just, it's all right, I'm doing this job, I'll just do this job. So I do feel, and that can probably be an example to, if it's not career for you specifically, use that as an example as to what this is in regard to. It's kind of asking you, well, why aren't you taking steps towards that true desire? Like, even if your true desire is something to do with love, but then you're locking yourself away at home and you're not meeting anyone who could potentially be a love partner. Why are you not taking steps to meet people and get to know people and find that person that you're after? So there's something coming through about, needing to take sudden, decisive action, and, getting up on that horse and trying again. For some of you, this is connecting to something that you may have already been involved with in the past. You've sort of dipped your toes in the water somewhere in the past here. And for some of you, it's all about getting back up on that horse and trying again. So, if that's love and you've had your heart broken and that's the loss we're experiencing in the past here, there's something about that holding you back from trying to find new love, but if that's what you truly desire in this life, it's asking you, why are you holding yourself back from that? You needing to learn to, just make the very sudden, decisive choice to move forward and really chase your desires here, chase your dreams. Okay, dream big and then chase them is what I'm getting. Okay, Leo, so we'll have a look at career and finances and see if it does connect for you here. Leo, what's going on for Leo with career and finances, please? Pretty much. Pretty much, okay. So I'm seeing, the similar thing to what I've just picked up on, just in different sort of wordings, I suppose. Firstly, we have the albatross, which is that cross energy once again, but this is more about sacrificing the comfort zone. Okay, sacrificing the now in order to find the new. Okay, the interesting thing about the albatross, the reason it's symbolized by an albatross in some decks, is because many years ago when shipping was such a big thing, when they would start their journey on the ship, they would shoot down an albatross um, in order to give them good luck for the journey. So it was like the small sacrifice. Well, not a small. I have a very big issue with animal cruelty, but the sacrifice at the beginning of the journey would ensure a safe journey. It would ensure that when they arrive at their destination, that they sell all their product. All those sorts of things. So it was like a sacrifice for the greater good of the entire ship, the entire journey. So there is a strong element of sacrifice coming through here that, for some of you, you may need to sacrifice what you're currently doing with your career, with your financial situation in order to ensure that you've got, because if you, for example, if you're, trying to follow your true passion and you're trying to still do what you're doing right now, you're not going to have enough time to fully do the passion thing, so for some of you, it's kind of like sacrificing. For some of you, it's definitely money related. So sacrificing the ability to, make a steady income right now in order to, have this hope being achieved for you, this dream being achieved for you. We do see the crossroad coming through next. So that once again, it's that decision. That's that choice, that decision. It's your choice, your free will. You can stay where you're comfortable. That's up to you. But you are being sort of asked to, really make the choice. Is this the path I'm going to stick on? Or am I going to choose a new path for myself? Am I going to carve a new path for myself and, make this choice, this decision to really honestly follow my truth here? All right. We also have the garden. So for a lot of you, there is a social element here. It's getting out and about, networking, connecting on social media with people. For some of you, it is all about meetings. Okay, attending meetings, taking advantage of events. So, networking at events, accepting every invitation that comes your way, choosing to, put yourself out there with the garden. All right, and especially with the last card we have here is the ship, starting that journey, getting on that ship and setting sail. So we are seeing that progression here for you. Firstly, you're making that sacrifice and you're outright choosing to follow this path where you are sort of networking, really working on the social media aspect of the business or the social media stuff for a lot of you here, and networking and attending meetings, learning more about whatever it is you're trying to do here, and we do see you closing the distance and finally getting on that ship and starting that journey for yourself here. I am picking up a relatively positive energy here, so I do say that this is very well sort of favored for you here, Leo. It's all about starting the adventure, getting on that ship and setting sail. All your ships will come in. This is great fortune with the ship as well. For some of you, there may be a need for you to meet people at a distance as well. So I am really getting drawn to online social media, conversing with people overseas, having meetings with overseas. The ship sometimes can refer to, things at a great distance or needing to travel in order to, get this adventure really sort of started for yourself here. Change location for someone there as well, but getting out there, getting yourself out there and starting this adventure, starting this journey, whatever that is for you personally in your career. I feel a lot of you already know what that's in regard to. And if you don't, that stars has given you the opportunity to really sit down and assess what do I desire? What do I really dream of in this lifetime? And then how do I take the steps? How do I make a sudden decisive action to follow those dreams? Okay, so that's what we've got for you today, Leo. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all soon.